In music sectional every afternoon, and that's a 1 to 3 o'clock thing, what we do is we have professionals come in from the music world that they're, in most cases, that's their professional gig, is to play that instrument. That's how they're making their living. And then they worked basically giving free lessons in a group format all week long every afternoon. And the kids I know have really benefited from that. Every afternoon we put the band back together at 3 o'clock and you could hear improvement every single day. So Mr. Norland Bewley was with us all week teaching both the trombones and baritones. Mr. Dave Zing was with us teaching the baritones and the trumpets. Mr. Robbie Bresman working with the French horns. Miss Inger Neighbors working with the flutes. And they've done a fantastic job all week, so I know we ought to give them a round of applause even if they couldn't be here tonight. The other folks who are standing up here, I wanted you to kind of be able to put a face with the name and all of that. And I was just telling the kids, and I won't go into a long dissertation here, I'm a little speechless about how talented the two levels of helpers that I have here. One is the professional musicians and teachers. Many of them now are teachers here in the Beavercreek system. Ladies and gentlemen, they're just kind of the best of the best. I mean, we are blessed to have those kinds of people all in one town and one school system. And then we have a phenomenal group of people who are graduates of this program, and they were a huge success when they were here. They have gone on to do something else with where they are now being a huge success at that, and yet they still felt like they needed to pay back the group because they feel much of that success still came from this. And those kids come back and help us. You know, some of them now you'll hear in a moment, several summers, if not many summers, and it's pretty phenomenal. Again, the feedback that they can give because they know exactly what it's like to be the kids on the field because they were the kids on the field. And a great success then and now. So let me introduce some of those people to you. First of all, Mr. Robbie Kapaku. This is his first year with us, and he's a mechanical engineering major at Ohio State University. Ms. Kara McCormick, this is her first year with us on staff also. She's both a math and English major at Ohio State, and she also played in one of the Ohio State concert ensembles. Mr. Chris Howick, he's our second year staff member with us. And he's a history and education major at my beloved Ohio University. And he also is a member of the Marching 110, the marching band at OU. It is a great band, it really is. Ms. Laura Conrad, and this is her first year with us. And Laura is a music education major at Bowling Green State University, and she plays in numerous ensembles at the university, and also is a member of the Falcon Marching Band up at BG. Miss Rachel Mazer, and Rachel, this is her second year with us as well, and she's a marketing major and an interactive media studies. Okay, I had to write that down because I thought that was interesting. It means she uses the internet. I had to ask. Okay, so, and she is a student at Miami University down in Oxford. Miss Susan Robinson, and Susan is a biology major at Indiana University in Bloomington. Mr. Travis Hancock, and Travis is a business and Chinese major, and he just returned from a 2-year mission trip in Taiwan, and he goes to Brigham Young University. Miss Kristen Ake, and this is her 4th year with us on staff. And she is an early childhood education major at Wright State University and also plays in the concert band at Wright State. Miss Joanne Roushey, and Joanne, this is her 2nd year with us, and she was also our clarinet teacher this year. And Joanne is an art education major at Bowling Green State University and also plays in concert band and the marching band at BG. Next we have Mr. Jose Gutierrez, And Jose brings his own fan club, and he is an electrical engineering major at The Ohio State University, and also a member of the ROTC program there, and played in one of the concert bands at OSU. Now we're going to get to one of the older men on staff, and Mr. Jeff Sidelko. Now this is a pretty big number, but this makes me feel pretty ancient because I first met him as a little kid when his older brother was in band. But this is Jeff's 8th year on staff with us, and we're very fortunate to have him. And Jeff is a graduate of the University of Illinois, and he was a member of the marching band at Illinois, and now he works as a solution architect. Okay, I had to ask about that one too. Okay, he is a solution architect for the Computer Sciences Corporation. And you know, as long as I've known Jeff, and since a little guy, you know, and he's a big guy now, he is the guy who could probably just about fix anything. So I think he is a solution architect. I think that's just about right. And Jeff runs all our website in addition to helping with all the band activities. And then the next announcement is an announcement I've been waiting a long time to make. Let me introduce to you our new band directors here in Beavercreek, all of which are going to be part of the marching band program here. So we're really excited about that. First of all, Mr. Michael Bizik. Okay, and Michael, he taught both our saxophone section and our sideline this week, and he is going to be the new woodwind specialist at both Ankeny and Ferguson middle schools, and he comes to us kind of from Wilmington, Ohio via Hawaii. So he didn't take the direct route to get here, but we're very, very happy to have him as a new part of the staff, and you'll see him all season long hanging out with the marching band and helping us out. And I also want to introduce to you Mr. Aaron Jacobs. He is our new... Aaron worked with the trumpets and the baritones and the sousaphones this week in music sectionals. And he is our new director of bands at Ankeny Middle School. And he is a recent graduate. He is a recent graduate of Ohio State University and was in the Ohio State Marching Band, which he thinks is, you know, the best darn band. I don't know. Chris and I disagreed with that, but you know, he's just really adamant about them being good. And but we're very happy to have him with us as well. And then the old man. Okay, I'm trying to keep him as young as I can, but I don't know. You know, there's only so much one person can do. And we figured that, and we kind of guessed when you weren't in the room, but is this 12 years? Is this the 12 years? Wow, how time flies. Okay? Mr. Matt Frost has been Mr. Matt Frost worked with the sousaphones and also the saxophones this week, and of course is the director of bands at Ferguson Middle School, and has been an important part of this. I like to think of it now for more than a decade. Okay, so we're very, very happy. And then, of course, the other section, which doesn't relate to band at all, is the color guard, which is an intricate part of our program here with the marching band, and of course, the winter guard program and all that. And we're very, very, very pleased when we can get a program started that we did a couple years ago, and then keep the retention of both the kids and the staff. And Miss Rochelle Navarro has done a great job. Wait till you see them this year. Okay? Wait till you see them. So really, really spectacular stuff. All right. So I'm going to turn things over to our new drum major, Ms. Jonna Markley, and we're going to get set up in set one. And as of tonight, we are able to do the entire show for you. We've got everything. So enjoy.